Good morning everyone, welcome to a very special lesson on NUMICONs. Okay, I know I've been waiting for a long time for this one. Loads of effort from everyone getting together all your blocks and everything like that. Hope they've all arrived for you and we're going to have some real fun with this in this really special lesson. Okay, so to start with, we've got a little bit of a warm-up and quite a special warm-up as well because it's based on the rocket competition that was going on. I'm going to have to try and bring this laptop over here. Okay, so this is a rocket that I amazingly forgot to put on the presentation. Right, this is Alexa's rocket, and I absolutely loved this rocket in particular for the competition we had because the symmetry of the stars was absolutely amazing, brilliant. I've actually stolen an idea for this for the proper rocket in the book as well. I like these colour lights on the bottom, and we decided to put some colour lights based on Alexa's in the actual rocket. We're going to have some colour lights on the bottom, which is all because of this brilliant design here. Another rocket, this is going to be part of the first puzzle as well. If this is going to work for me. Oh, it's not put on. There we go. And Jack's rocket as well, another one brilliant, and I love the launch from this, and this has given me a lot to think about. So two fantastic entries that I didn't have time to put in the last presentation on this. So we're doing a little thing at the beginning about this, and I absolutely love the launcher for that. There's something to think about for the book as well. So we've got a little puzzle here, two little puzzles. So we've got Jack's rocket here. Jack's rocket has 4 people on it to start with. It flies to the moon and picks up 3 more people. Then it flies to Mars and picks up 10 more people. Okay, Alexia's rocket has 13 people on it to start with. It flies to Neptune and picks up 7 people. It then flies to Jupiter and 4 people get off. I want to know which rocket has the most people on it. Okay, so can you try and work out that to start with? I want to know which one has the most people on it. There you go. I'm just on the chat now, so I'll give some shout outs to everyone. Hi Evie, hi Alvin, Felix and Hugo as well, hello. Hi Joe, hi James from Reading, morning Layla again, and yep, hello Jack, great to see you watching your rocket there, it is a fantastic rocket. Hello Ethan as well. Okay, so hopefully if we add these together, and I'm going to show you how you could actually do this with your NUMICON. We're going to get into this a bit more. So if we look here, Jack's rocket has 4 people on it to start with. So I'm getting the 4 block there, I'm getting the 4 block. Okay? It then flies to the moon and picks up 3 more people. So we've got another 3 people on Jack's rocket. And then it picks up 10 more people. So I can see straight away that I've got 10 and a 7, which is 17. Okay, let's look at Alexia's rocket now. Now Alexia's rocket has 13 people on the start with, so 13 is made up of 1, 10 and 1, 3. So there is my 13. And then this time it flies to Jupiter. Oh, picks up, so it's 13 to start with, and then gets 7 more people. Now if I get this 7 block, you'll find that the 7 block fits nicely with that one to give 20. And then if 4 people get off, I can put this on top there to see I've got 10 and 6 left. I've got 16 people left there. Okay, so we can see that this block here, if I change that to 16, definitely has 1 more person. So Alexia's rocket has 1 less person than Jack's rocket there. Okay, we're going to be looking at using these in lots of cool ways today. So we're going to start with the game. And this is a game, the basic rules of the lessons actually. Whenever you pick up a NUMICON, so 10, I want you to say what number it is. So don't just pick it up, whenever you pick up a NUMICON, say 10. Pick up another one, 4. Okay, get used to what the NUMICONs are. Say the number out loud when you pick it up. Okay, don't go easy on your parents when you're playing games. Okay, this is your chance to beat them fair and square. So don't let them win. I know you feel sorry for them sometimes because they're all old and rubbish at things, but you know, you need to beat them this time, so you try your best to beat them in any games we play. And the third one, really, really important, have fun. Okay, it's a very different lesson. This is about being fun with maths. Okay, so the first game we're going to play is called NUMICON Tower. Okay, you want to build a tower of NUMICONs as high as you can possibly get it. You want to start with your 10 blocks, so I'm saying 10, I'm putting it down, and then you want to build this up as high as you can. Each layer must be 10. Must be the same shape, okay? But you can't use the same layer in each one, so you couldn't do this, okay? You can't have consecutive layers, which means layers next to each other cannot be congruent. I'm using 2 very posh words there. Congruent means exactly the same, okay? So made of the same blocks. Consecutive layers means next to each other. So I could not do 2 10s like that. I need to put something in between them like a sandwich. So maybe I might choose to do, I know that a 7 and a 3 goes there. I can then build another layer, so my tower is now 3 high. That's okay, I know those layers are the same, but they're not consecutive, they're not next to each other. So I'm trying to use 2 very posh maths words, which if you get used to those early, I know they're long ones, it really helps. Congruent, a really important one, means made of the exact same shape. Okay, so I want to see how high can you build your tower? How many layers? I've got 3 there. Can you beat 3 layers for your tower? Okay, got that there?
Yeah.
Right, off you go. So let's see, I want to see how high you can get your tower. Remember the rules, whenever you get a block, you say it. And I want it in a sandwich like that. So how tall can you get your tower?
7, 3, 8, 2, 5, 5.
I'll try and get me one picture as well.
6, 4, 1, 9, 10, 2, 2,
That's right, there.
2, 2, 1, 1. Seven, 3.
Remember, say those NUMICONs you go through. So I'm going to do a few here. Right, I'm going to do 5 and 5.
4,
4, 4 and 2 makes the layer. 4, 4 and 2. So using 3 on that one. I might as well put another 10 on there now. So 10. Say the blocks, so pick them up. I'm going to do another 7 and a 3. I'm going to do a 6 and a 4. Can you beat me? Can you beat my tower? My tower is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers. I'm going to do a 9 and a 1.
5.
Oh, my towers, I'm pretty impressed with that so far.
5. 6. 4. I can't make any more layers.
You're up, are you? Okay, okay. Right, okay, let's see. So how many layers? Let me know how many layers have you got. We're going to stop it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me know how many layers have you got in your towers. Okay, I want to see who's got the highest. So I've got mine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet no one can beat, no, 8 layers. I bet no one can beat 8 layers.
14 layers.
14 layers, 11 layers, 20 layers. So
What?
Nelly, wow, 20 layers. That's incredible. Incredible, 20 layers there. Wow.
Is that even possible?
Okay, 17, 16, 20 as well. Wow, 20's got to be pretty good there. 14 layers, fantastic. Okay. Saul, 14 layers. Oh, Saul is watching there. So 14 layers from Saul, 19 layers as well. Brilliant. Alex, 10 layers. Fantastic. Okay, right. Just quickly, I want you to put together all the different ways of making 10 with just 2 blocks. Okay? I'm going to give you 1 minute to make all the different ways of making 10 with 2 layers. Remember, say them out loud. So 9 and 1. That is one version there. 9 and 1. So all the different ways of making 10 with just 2 blocks. Okay? You got 1 minute to do that.
Until we start.
Go now. Go. Sorry. Ready, steady, go. 20 layers. Oh, that's 20 layers must have been absolutely perfect. Well done. Well done, Connie. Okay, so let's make, I want to make as many ways to make 10 as you can. You've got a minute to try and get them all. These are the most important things that call around number bonds, which I know you know about.
Please could you use the same ones but just not, it's like 6 and 4 then.
Yeah, you can flip them around if you want. Yeah, I don't mind. You can include the doubles if you want. So, another way of looking at it is how many ways can you make a tower layer with just 2 blocks? 38 layers. You must have a lot more NUMICONs than I've got. If you're making 38 layers.
I could only make 14 with them not being congruent.
Right, okay, here we go. So, what we got here, these are the different ones you should have. These are really important. So, you got 5 and 5, 4 and 6, 3 and 7, 2 and 8, and 1 and 9. So those are your 5 number bonds. You can also look at them the other way round. So you could say 9 and 1, 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 6 and 4, and 5 and 5 is what you should have there. That should say 6 and 4. So those are the different number bonds you've got there. Okay? Those are really important to remember. So as you're putting those together, hopefully you'll say 4 and 6, 3 and 7. So you know these go together to make 10. They are so important. If you remember these, taking away and adding becomes really easy. Okay? So what you need to do, remember they will always say it as you are going with them. Okay? Right, so we're going to use this a bit for something else. Okay? I want you to think about our numbers. What number is this? What number is that? This is the first way numbers were invented. There was dots, there was things. What number is that on the screen there? Who can work that? Can you say it straight away? What number is that? Anyone know what on earth that number is that? And then how many think there are? I can't actually remember, you need to count them all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you can answer Theo?
Yeah, 25.
25, okay, anyone else think 25? We've got 25 there. 28, okay, it's really difficult to keep track, isn't it? 26, okay, I can tell you there are, in fact, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there were 26 there, there were 26 dots there, okay? And that was really hard to count 26 there. You could easily get mixed up with it. Now then, numbers, we don't write them like that, we write our numbers like this. So if we're writing 27, it's much quicker to write it down because we know we've got 2 10s and 7 1s. So we don't need to, we wouldn't need to write down 27 dots for this. We can just say 2 10s and 7 1s. Okay? So it's important to know what this means though. So the 2 means 20. The 2 is not actual 2, it means we've got 2 10s which is worth 20. And the 7 is 7 1s, or sometimes you can call those units. So we've got 27, that's what it means. It's much easier to understand what that is rather than just having dots all over the place. Okay, now looking at that with our NUMICONs, we could say we've got 2 10s which is 20 and 7 1s. So we've got 27. Alright? And better than that, we can use the pink 7 block to say we got 20 and 7. So if we were making 27 with NUMICON, we go 10, 10 and 7. That is 27 there. Okay? Now we're going to play a race, and I want you to race against the person with it. It could be your brother, your sister, it could be your mum, your dad, whoever you're with this. We're going to play a game called NUMICON Race. And what you need to do is you put all the NUMICONs in the middle. Okay, so Theo, you can play this one over here. Just wait for a bit, wait there for a second. So you put all your NUMICONs in the middle of your table, of your floor, your carpet, wherever you play. Just put them in a pile. Spread them out if you want. So all the NUMICONs are there. Okay, and then we are going to be racing to make these numbers. Okay, and there are 10 rounds. There are 10 rounds, and you will see who's the fastest. Remember, I want to see you beating those adults. All your parents, as I said, they're very, very, very old people, and they've got very slow reactions like me. I'm very slow now because I'm so old, so you should be beating them at this game, okay? So I want you to embarrass them with what you're doing here, with your speed and reflexes. So, you want to be either side of your NUMICON, so Theo, if you come on this side so we can see what we're doing. Okay? And I'm going to put a number on the screen, and you need to make that number with NUMICONs. For the first round, you can use 1 or more blocks to make your number. You can use just 1, or you can use 2 or 3 if you want. It's obviously faster just to use 1 block if you can. Okay, so when the number goes on the screen, we are going to play this NUMICON race. And we're keeping score. It's 10 rounds, see who's the fastest. Okay, on your marks, get set, let's go. 7's the first one.
I'm done.
Remember to say it when you get it. Remember to say it. 7. Okay, well done. 1-0 to Theo on my round there. Okay. Right, so if we found the one right, next round, okay, are we ready? Go! 3, 6, yes! Once you've done each round, you can put them back in the middle as well, so you don't keep them out there. That's 1, 1 up, 1, 1 to me, Theo and I, sorry. Okay, next one. Hands behind your back to start, let's make it fair, hands behind your back. Okay, ready? 6! It's not, don't spill them on the floor, mate. 6, well done, Theo. 2-1 to Theo, okay. Wonder what your scores are at home. Anyone 3-0 up on the parents already? Okay.
Sorry, you're going to kick it too
if you are by yourself, just see how fast. See if you can beat us on the screen when we're doing it. So if you're racing, you can race against Theo and I with our little race here. Okay, with what you're doing. See if you can beat us for the point. Okay. Right, next one. Ready? Go. 6. We've done 6 already, haven't we? 6 again. Oh, yep, 6. Got it. Oh, well, same one, sorry. 2, 2. Okay, round 4, I think it changes a bit now. So now, it's a 2-block round. So now you have to use 2 blocks or more to make your number. So for example, if we said 6, you cannot take the 6 block. You need to make 6 with 2 blocks or more blocks together. So you could use there, nice work there. So you could use 3 and 3 to make your number. So you must use 2 blocks or more. Okay? Right, on your marks. Remember, if you if you're at home by yourself, you are racing against Theo and I in our game to see if you can beat us, and we are pretty fast. Okay, on your marks, get set, go. 6, oh it is 6, I don't believe it, what are the chances? 3 and 1. 6, 3 and 1, 6 and 1, right, Theo wins that one. Okay, next one, so 2 blocks from us, so we use, so Theo did that with 3 and 3, I did that with a 5 and a 1, same thing, remember to say the blocks as you're doing it though. Ready, next one, still 2 blocks or more. 9. 5 and 4. 5 and 4 makes 9. 5 and 4 makes 9. Okay? Next one. Next one, we're using 2 blocks to make our numbers. So there were lots of ways to make a 9 there. Could use maybe 7 and 2, 8 and 1. Next round. 17. 10 and 7. Gotta be these are so close there, so close. 10 and 7. Okay? Right, next round. Ready? Go. 11.
10 1.
No, 10 and 1. See, the easiest route is always to get your 10 and get your 1 afterwards. There's other ways to do it. You could use maybe 5 and 6, but our brains work much better with just your 10 and your 1. Okay? Right, we have 3 more rounds this time. 3 block rounds. So you have to use 3 blocks this time to make your target. So if you had to make 12, you would need to use 3 blocks. So you can maybe do a 10, a 1 and a 1. Maybe a 6, a 5 and a 1, it is up to you, but you must use 3 blocks, yeah, 3 4s if you're looking to get all the 4s. So 3 blocks, okay? Ready? Go, 15.
5 10. 5 5 5.
Ah, 5 5 5. I was looking for those.
Good, go by 5.
5 5 and a 5 is a good one, yeah, I was going to do 7 3 and 5, but Theo stole my 5s anyway, so I had, oh, there's a 5 there. So I could have done that. I was going to do 7 and 3 to make 10, and then add the 5, because I know 7 and 3 makes 10 because it's a number bond, then add the 5 on. Okay, next round. Okay, round 9. Next number, remember we are using 3 blocks to make these. 18. 18.
10 8.
3 blocks, you've got to use 3 blocks there.
10
5 and
10 5. 10 5.
10, 3 and 5, yeah, I was going for that one as well. Lots of other options to make 18 as well. Trickier with 3 blocks, definitely trickier with 3 blocks. But when you put them together like that, you can see 10 and 8. Because I know this is 8, because I know it's the same size as that 8 there. I know it's the same. Okay, final round, everyone. And I want to know your scores. 10, not 10, 9. 9, 3 blocks and then 9.
3.
Ah, 3 3 3. Oh, that's fast. I was going 4 and 4 and 1. I think Thea's definitely beaten me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of NUMICON. It's a really good game for playing at home to practice. Go on, Thea, you come back to your seat now. Okay, so who beat their adults? Who beat their adults?
Me, I did.
Lola, brilliant, lovely to see you here today, well done. Okay, I told you maths could be fun. Excellent, so glad you're coming into this when you didn't particularly like lessons before or maths before, that's brilliant. Okay, right, so, who beat their adults? I want a big smiley face emoji for who beat your adults, please. Who beat your adults?
I did.
Mum won. Ah, oh, Molly, what you doing? Don't let your mum win. Anyone else beat their adults? Oh, well done. Okay, Theo, give me a draw. Very nice. 5-all, 5-all. Jack won. Excellent work, Jack, my little rocket man. Okay, well done. Right, brilliant. Okay, so that's a really nice, fast game to start playing. You can make it more difficult if you want to use more than 3 blocks. It gets you used to the NUMICONs. Remember, always say the number. Okay, we're going to look at using NUMICONs for adding things together now. So, a bit of work for you to do. So, adding with NUMICONs, 4 plus 5. Okay, now this is the way it works really. You get the 2 blocks, so you get your 4 and you get your 5. Let's clear those out of the way there. Okay, so if I get my 4 and my 5, I put them together, and then I should recognise, because I'm used to seeing these blocks, I know straight away looking at that block that it's a 9. Okay, so 4 plus 5 makes 9. I can test it out. If I get my 9 block, it's the same. So I know that 4 plus 5 equals 9. So I'm getting this, I'm going 4 plus 5. I look at that, that is definitely the same as a 9. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, so what about the next one? If we're doing this one, 6 plus 9. Okay, 6 plus 9 is more tricky. So if I've got 6 plus 9, I'm going to get my 6, and I'm going to get my 9. So I've got my 6 and 9 there. Now this is more than 10. Okay, it's bigger than a 10 block. So if I get my 10 block to test it, I can see, well, there we go. There's my 10 block there. It covers up 10 of them, and I've got 5 left. So if I put those together, I'll try and show you up here, if this is better. So I've got my 6 plus 9 there. I put my 10 on top to see I've got 10, and I can see I've got 5 left. So 10 plus 9, 6 plus 9 is going to be 15, a 10 and a 5. So it's really great for doing addition, okay, for adding things together. Let's look at another one. 13 plus 15. So now we're really getting to our tens and units. So I've got 13, I'm going to make a 13 there. So there's my 13, 10 and a 3. There's my 13. I'm going to make another 10 and 5 there, so 10 and 15. And then I'm going to move my 10s together because I like to keep my 10s separately because they're on that column. So I've got 20, and then I can see there when I put those together, that is definitely 28. So I've got my 20 there and my 8 there. I can just double check with an 8 block, 8. It's definitely 28 there. So it's brilliant helping you add. No working out need, you can do it there. Okay, last one we'll look at before I give you some to do. 18 plus 14. So I get my 18, 10 and 8. I get my 14, 10 and 4. And then I put my 10s together. So I know I've got 20. And I've got a bit of a problem here, because when I put my 8 and my 4 together, it's more than 10. So I can see how much more than 10 it is if you can't see it already. If I put my 10 on there, I can see it's 2 more than 10. So I'm going to just put a 2 on there. Where's the 2 block? 2. Put my 2 on there, and I can say, well, I've got 32. So I can see 10, 20, 32. 18 plus 14 is 32. Okay, so that's NUMICONs for addition. So I'm going to give you 14 questions to have a go at now. Let's see if you can add them up using your NUMICONs. You can write the answers down if you want, or you can just say them at home. I will check them. So if you do write them down, you can at least check your answers. Okay, so let's have a go at those then, please. So, first one, 3 plus 5, 4 plus 3, 8 plus 2. Try and use your NUMICONs. Maybe you don't need to use your NUMICONs for all of these. Maybe you just know them, but it's there to help you out for these questions. Okay, it's up to you how you do it. The point of this is that you want to be able to add things like this in your head without being able to write things down. So either do it in your head or use the NUMICONs to help you. Okay? Let's have a look at some more of you winners as well.
Daddy, which one should I start on?
Just start on the beginners. If you can use something in your head there, you can use them in your head. Well done guys, I'm getting that 13 plus 15 equals 28. Excellent. It's a really good addition going there already. It's great some of you using that in the cardboard cutouts or other blocks. NUMICONs are great, they are a bit expensive there. I will look at getting some more. People need some blocks. Well done Phoebe for winning the first round, only 4 as well, and she won that first round. Brilliant work.
Daddy, is that my friend Phoebe?
I don't think so, no. And Sawley won as well, Theo. Sawley beat Claire. And Jake and Charvel as well. Well done for working on this, brilliant work. Oh, close match there. Zachary got 8, Zanoli got 5 as well.
Half an hour.
Yeah, easy. Well done, Connie. Glad you're enjoying it. And hi, Sophie and Olivia as well. Oliver, sorry, not Olivia. Sorry, Sophie and Oliver. So all this, particularly for the parents, all this stuff with the NUMICON blocks, the idea is you visualise these, we'll do some of this at the end, and you start to see the numbers as blocks in your head, and then you can do this mental arithmetic much faster, much easier, once you get used to them as kind of shapes rather than as numbers. It really does work. If you keep using these, and the mental maths will just be so fast, which is so important later on for so many areas in maths, particularly when they get to high school, and they're trying to work at really complicated things. Just be able to add things like this in their head or multiply things, it just makes such a difference. I'm also going to put some more activities on for slightly older children about factors, multiples and primes you can use these for. You can use them to check division and remainders. There's loads of uses for these, and because they're quite a nice product that people almost see them as toys, they're more likely to want to work with these, to want to do some extra NUMICON work, particularly with some of the games and activities and challenges that I'm trying to come up with. Okay, just one more minute on the addition. Loads of answers coming out. I'm sorry, I haven't got a clue which ones you're answering for, but I'm going to put all the answers on the board in a bit. Someone's got 29 for something. Yeah, I can definitely see 29 for something. Okay, a few more minutes on this. You're doing really, really well. And then we're going to do a bit of taking away, and then we're going to have a big game of NUMICON bingo at the end as well.
Finished.
Oh, okay, you all right? Okay, right, let's go through these answers. I'm going to show you the answers on the board. So that's what you should answer. Just check you've got them right. So 8, 7, 10, 18, 29. Tricky one, that one, 26, 30, 31, 31 again, 37, 32, 39, 50 and 40. Okay, so lots of number bonds going there, lots of addition, and the NUMICONs can really, really help you with adding those together. Okay, so we're going to look now at some taking away. So you can use them for subtraction as well. So if we're doing 10 take away 4, okay, remember it's also subtracting is the same as finding the difference between the two numbers as well. It's a gap between the two of them. So if I get my 10, and this time because I'm taking away, I'm going to put the 4 on top of the 10. Okay, And look what's left. You can see there are 6 left. There is 6 left there. The difference between 4 getting up to 10 is 6. Or 10 take away 4. If you chopped off that 4 there, which you can use that, imagine you've chopped off that, you've got 6 left. So 10 minus 4 is definitely 6.
I'm going to have to go. I've just got something to
Me?
Okay. Sorry, a dog has just walked into the room. Oh, excuse the squeal from Theo there. Right, what about 9 take away 7? So we start on the 9 there. There's a 9 block. We got our 9. I'm saying 9. I'm picking up the 7. I'm going to take them away. I'm going to slot them together there. Look what's left. You've got 2 left. So 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay, let's look at a harder one. 18 minus 5. So I get my 18. 10 and 5. 10 and 5 is, that's not 18. 10 and 8 is 18. Take away my 5, or I can take it straight off this block here to leave me with 10 plus 3, which is 13. Okay, and one more. The hardest example you're going to get is something like this. 25 take away 7. So I get my 25, 20 and 5. There's my 25. Okay, if I take away 7, I've got a bit of a problem, because when I take away 7 from that there, I can't take it away from the 5. So I exchange from here, and I change this one into a 15 there. So I put those together to 15 dots, then I take it away. Look what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 10 and 8 left. So that exchanging thing is really important. So if I can't take away 7 from 5, because it's too big, it'll go into negative numbers, I'm going to exchange this 10 and join it up with the 5, and then I can take it away like that. So I've got 10 plus 8, 18. So they're great for subtracting as well. They are so handy, and all this will help you be able to do it in your heads later on. So we're going to do a few minutes of subtraction, then we're going to test about how much better if you've learned anything in this lesson, and then we're going to fun game of bingo at the end.
Daddy.
Okay, so here you go. So use your NUMICONs to work out these. Oh, that should not say sums at all. That's very bad. They're not sums. These are subtractions. But use them to work out these subtractions. When you say sums, it's only about adding. I've copied and pasted from the other one. These are not sums. These are subtractions. So use your NUMICONs to work out these subtractions. Okay?
Daddy, please can I maybe skip the bingo? Because I think May's here.
Yeah, you can skip the bingo if you want. Yeah. Well, you can do this there. So if you want to go, you can go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, how are we all doing? We all okay? We all do well with the addition? Now, I know if you are, let's say you've got someone that's like 3 or 4 years old, maybe you're not quite up for subtraction yet, by all means, practice some more addition, do some more adding with them. So you could just do 9 plus 6 or 5 plus 3. Okay, I'm going right the way up to kind of, this is the kind of level with NUMICONs, and at the very end of reception, getting on to year 1 as well. So year 1, this is more year 1 work, end of reception. So don't worry if you don't want to do this yet. Don't rush it with these NUMICONs. I've started with some easy activities. I'm getting it harder and harder. This is as hard as we're going to go with NUMICONs today. But think about, don't break the confidence of what you're doing. If you want to do some more adding, add them up. Okay? If you want to go back and play one of the games you played before, if you want to play NUMICON Race, play NUMICON Race. Okay? This is really about having fun. There's nothing worse than doing something too difficult all at the same time and just thinking, I hate maths. Okay, because maths is brilliant, it's difficult, but you want to approach that challenge and love the challenge rather than just be overwhelmed by too much. So please don't push yourselves too much. Some brilliant answers coming in as well. Brilliant work, Joe, on those additions. I can see you've got every single one of those right. Excellent work. Well done. Well done, Ethan. Those answers looking fantastic. Great work, great work. So number 6 is a tough one. Number 6 and 7 are definitely tough, so definitely have a go at those ones if you're okay with the first one. 6 and 7 are tough ones. That's where you start needing to do a bit of exchanging or going down, well yeah, exchanging really, going down into below 10. Okay, let's have a look at these, and then we're going to do one more thing, testing what you've done. So the answers you should have are as follows. So 3, 2, 6, 11, 11, 9, 7, 5, 0, 8, 15, 7, 9, and 6 are the answers you should have there. So there's some quite big ones, big subtractions towards the end there. And the NUMICON's going to help you do that by just matching them up. Okay, so what you are doing, you're using a normal method there, but rather than writing out, you're using these blocks. So we're going to test you without NUMICONs now. So for the next bit, you're not going to be using your NUMICONs, you're going to be thinking about your NUMICONs. So if we can see NUMICONs in our heads when we are working with numbers, it can help us in maths. So I want you to try this. Okay, close your eyes and think of the number 6. So close your eyes, no looking at your NUMICONs. Close your eyes and think of the number 6. Okay, imagine that number 6 as a NUMICON block. Think about what the block shape, think about the shape of that number 6 block. Okay, now what goes with it to fill up the 10 block? What do you add to the 6 to make a layer on your tower? What block needs to slot with that 6 to go together? Okay, what block needs to go with it? Okay, what needs to go with it? Brilliant. So hopefully you've got 4. Alright, you can open your eyes. So if you've got a 6 to go with the 6 to make that you see that in your head, you say, well, that's a 6 block. To go with that is a 4 block. So 6 and 4 make 10. Okay? Right, try the next one without NUMICON. So this time, you've got the 3 blocks. So think of the number 3 in your heads. Think of what it looks like. What goes with the 3 to slot together to make the 10? What do you add to the 3 to make the 10? If you got the 3 block, what fills up that tower layer? What goes to it to make the 10? Okay, think about it. So with the 3 there, if that's a 3 block to make a 10 there, we need our 7 block. 3 and 7 gives us our 10. So 3 and 7 is that number bond. So number bonds, think of them, know them really well. You need to know them so fast. So I know straight away, because I'm a maths teacher, because I practice and practice, I know 3 and 7 makes 10, 7 and 3 makes 10. I never forget that. I know it straight away. It needs to be like that as well. But think about why it works to make that 10 block. Okay, what about this one? So let's try and add 2 numbers in the head. I want you to think of the number 7. Think what the number 7 looks like in your head. Okay? Think what the number 7 looks like in your head. So you got the 7, and now add 5 to it. Add the 5 block. If you add the 7 and the 5 block together, if you add the 7 and the 5 block, what are you going to end up with? The 7 add the 5 block. What will you add together with the 7 and the 5 block added together? So 7 and 5 together. So it's going to go past 10, isn't it? Because you should be thinking, well, if I got my 7 block, the 3 blocks all I need to make a 10. So I only need 3 to get to 10, don't I? But I'm adding 5 to it. So I've got 2 left over, because there's my 5 there. Too much. 3 and the 7 make 10. Add the 2 on to give you 12. So use this thing of getting to 10 first with your number bond. Think of the NUMICON tower game and then add it on. Okay? Going to try one more. What about 8 plus 6 in your heads? No NUMICONs allowed. What is 8 plus 6? Think about the 8 block. Think about the 6 block. Too much is going to go past 10, isn't it? So what is 8 and 6 added together? Okay, loads of 12s. The last one, brilliant. What is 8 plus 6 added together? So you've got your 8 block, and then you've got a 4 block. It's too much again, because you only need a 2 block to go to 10. So it's going to go 2 past, so it's going to be 12, isn't it? Okay, so NUMICONs, it's not just about having the blocks in front of you. It's about thinking about it and helping you add these numbers like this together in your head without writing things down. Okay, and that's what we want to get to. I know teachers always say show what you're working out, but if you know that's right, if you know straight away 8 plus 6 is, sorry, it's 14, isn't it? 8 plus 6 is 14, it's a 2 and a 4 left. If you know straight away 8 plus 6 is 14, then you've got it right. There's no need to write it down, you just know it that well. Okay, right, we're going to play NUMICON Bingo to finish with. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So you want to write down 9 numbers at home somewhere and also post them on the chat, and you need to pick your special animal, your power animal. So you're going to write 9 numbers down between 1 and 32, okay, at home on a piece of paper or whiteboard or something. And then you're also going to pick and write down either monkey, Pikachu or dog for your power animal. Okay, once you've got your 9 numbers, post them on the chat. I'll show you what I mean by posting them on the chat. So if you post them on the chat, so if I might pick 4, 9, 8, 12, 16, 18, 24, 30, 32, and then I might pick dog. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I mean. So I posted that on the chat. So that's an example. So post your numbers, post your power animal. If the power animal comes, you can cross off any number, and the prize is to have a special question written about your next lesson. Okay? So let's have a think about what numbers you're going to pick, what you think is going to come up. And now we'll play some bingo! And it will be NUMICON bingo, of course. Okay, make sure you post your numbers. I want to see the numbers on there. Brilliant one. So Maya's got 19, 11, 1, 32, 29, 10, 20, 30, 31. And Monkey looked like a good choice of numbers to me. So make sure you post your numbers on the chat, please, and the animal if you can. Okay, brilliant. We're getting some numbers coming in now. Lots of dogs today. Lots of dogs. Haven't got all the animals. I think I even got a banana somewhere. Okay, ready, eyes down, let's play bingo! Alright, here we go. So, first number is as follows. This is the first number. We've got a 10, and a 2 block. A 10, and a 2 block is your first number. 10, and a 2 block. So that's your first number. If you've got that number, cross it off. So if you've got 10, 20, 22, you can cross it off. 10, and a 2 block is your first number. Cross it off. Oh, forgot the really important rules. You haven't played bingo with us before. We are getting all 9 numbers you need to win. So you need all 9 numbers. When you have just 2 squares left, you need to stand up and shout, shaky, shaky. When you have just 1 square left, you need to stand up and shout, top banana. So we know you're getting close. Post it in the chat as well. All 9 boxes is, of course, bingo. Okay, so here we go. So next number. So first number is 22. Next number, okay, is 10. And another 10 block. And a 3 block. A 10 block, a 10 block, and a 3 block. So we got 10, and a 3. If you got that one, cross it off. It's bingo magic. Okay, next one. It's another 20, it's another 20, it's a 10, and another 10. And this pink block here, a 10, and the pink block. A 10, and the pink block. Uh-oh, it's a power animal, Here we go. What have we got? We've got the monkey! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Monkey. If you've chosen monkey for your animal, cross off any number you want in your grid. Any number you want if you got the monkey. Cross off any number you want if you got the monkey. Congratulations, all you monkey people. Okay, next one. Here we go. Okay, nice easy one. It's quite simply this lovely little block here, the green block, the light green block is your next number. The light green block is your next number. Light green block. Next number, 10. Another 10. And a light green block again. So I can leave the light green block there. 10, and the light green 4 block there. Next number, we've got a 10 block and a red block, 10 block and a red block, 10 block and a red block, I don't know if you can see it on the tablecloth, 10 block and a red block, 10 and a 5, 10 and a 5. Next block is a 10 and the pink block, 10 and the pink one, 10 and the pink block, 10 and the pink block, 10 and the pink block. Anyone getting close? Probably not yet. Anyone getting close even with that power animal? Next one, we've got a 10 and a 3, 10 and a 3, 10 and a yellow block, 10 and a yellow block is your bingo numbers for this one. 10 and a yellow block. Easiest one. Poor old little orange. Little orange block all by itself. Little orange block all by itself is your next one. Little orange block. Okay, it's a big one next. It's a big one. Have we got any shaky shakies? Any top bananas? Not yet. Big block. We got a 10. We got another 10. And another 10. And a little orange block. 10, a 10, and a little orange block. 10, a 10, and a little orange block. Anyone got that one? Next one. We got a 10 and an orange one. 10 and an orange, 10 and an orange, 10 and a 1, 10 and a 1. And then we have, oh, it's a big one again, it's a big one. 10, 10, 10, and the little light blue block. 10, 10, 10, and the little light blue block. What do you think about that one there? There we go. Next one, I'll leave a 10 block there because we need that 10 block. It's a 10 block and the big purple block. 10 and the purple block. 10 and the purple block. Oh, we got a top banana. We got Saul's got top banana. Unbelievable. Saulie with the top banana. Top banana from Saul. Creeping up on us like that. Excellent work. Oh, we got a bingo, haven't we? We got a bingo. We're playing for 2 more winners. Have you posted your numbers? If you haven't posted your numbers at the beginning, I cannot give you the prize. I need to see the numbers. Okay, still playing bingo. Next one. It's a 10, and a little orange block. 10, a 10, and a little orange block. 10, a 10, and a little orange block. We've got someone on top banana. Next one, 10, and a green block. 10 and a green block. 10 and a green block. Oh, it's not a top banana. It's not a top banana. It's not a top banana. Take the top banana back. 10 and a green block for that one there. Next one after that, it's a little one. Just the little blue one all by itself. The little blue one all by itself. The little 2 block. And next one, it's a big one. 10. 10 and the purple block. 10, 10 and purple. 10, 10 and purple block there. 10, 10 and purple block. Any shaky shakies yet? Oh, we got a shaky shake from Jessica. Oh, shaky shaky from Jessica. First lesson, she got a shaky shaky already. Shaky shaky for Jess there. Next one. 10 and a green block. 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 Next one. 10 and a 2 block. 10 and a little 2 block there. 10 and a little blue block. Next one. Oh, it's a power animal. It's a power animal. Where is it? It's our little shaggy doggy. Our little doggy. Woof, woof, woof. Who's got the dog? Who's got the dog? Cross of any number on your grid if you got the dog. Any number on the grid for the power animal. A shaky shaky. Another shaky shaky as well. And another shaky shaky from Maya as well. We got double shaky shaky. Double shaky shaky. Next one. On its own. The 8, or from number blocks, octoblock. Okay, what we got next? What we got next? Another shaky shaky there as well. Shaky shaky from Mealy. Okay, it's a little one. Just a yellow block by itself. Just a yellow block. Just a yellow. Another shaky shaky. And a top banana. Top banana. Here we go. Here we go. It's getting tense. Still no winners. Okay, we got the blue block by itself. I think you will know what that is. And a shaky shaky as well. We got the blue block. We got the blue block. There's going to be some winners coming up soon. I just know it. I know it. Okay. On its own, single block, single block, single block. Pink block, pink block. The pink block. Top banana as well. Top banana and another top banana. We've got lots on top banana now. This is close. This is close. Who's going to win? Who's going to take the prizes? Okay, next one. Purple block by itself. Purple block by itself. Top banana for Maya. Top banana for Maya. I'm running out of numbers. There's got to be some winners now. And top banana for Mealy. And a shaky shaky for Connie. Connie, is everything going to win? Is that another shaky shaky as well for Molly? Ah, I'm exhausted. Right, here we go. A 10. A 10. And a green block. 10, 10 and a green block. And it's a top banana again and a shaky shaky from Joe. I can't keep up. And a top banana for Connie. Okay. And a shaky shaky for Anna. And another shaky shaky. Ah. And another shaky shaky. I'm all shaked out. And I'm really no fingers yet. And Lola's got a top banana. And Lola's got a top banana. Someone please, and a top banana please. Can I another shaky shake? Another shaky shaky from here. Too hot. Too hot. Okay, and a top banana. And a top banana for Felix. This is unbelievable. And a bingo! We got a bingo! We got a bingo. We're going to play another shaky shaky. We're going to play one more bingo. Who got bingo? Who got bingo? Have we got any more bingos here? We got a bingo. So I'm not sure. I've forgotten your name, Nicola. And bingo! It's Harry. Harry's got bingo. We're getting one more bingo. One more bingo. One more bingo. Okay, here we go. So 10. And it's the blue block, the medium blue block, the 10 and the blue block there. 10 and the blue block. 10 and the blue block. Okay, next one. It's a big one. 10. 10 and 10. 3 10s. 3 10s. Shaky shaky from James. Shaky shaky from James. This is the ultimate game of bingo. Okay, any more bingos coming? Oh, bingo! Jessica! Jessica's got a bingo. Bingo! Bingo! That's bingo magic. Okay, we are all done, thankfully, because I'm exhausted. Right, I hope you've had a great time with these NUMICON blocks. Please keep using them. They are brilliant. Okay, I will look at possibly getting another, when things calm down a bit, at getting another set for people, for you to use at home. Even when schools open, these are great things to use at home. I know a lot of schools do use them, not in all the exact ways that I use them. I'll be putting all these activities, loads of stuff, on the website and on the page. So on the NUMICON page and the website, they'll all be going up at some point soon when I get a chance. Okay, so have a great weekend, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that very intense bingo game, and I will see you next week. Okay, see you later.